welcome back. It is the Great 2020. What the hell is it?
2021.
It's the Great 2021 Declutter Part 2. And today, it's this. This is what in everybody else's world is an airing cupboard. We have a combi boiler now, so there is no big tank in there, but there is still a boiler in there. And it is where we keep our bed sheets and various other household bits of cloth that nobody can find a name for. Now, we have an issue. Firstly, we have far too many bed sheets, and secondly, we can't open the bottom half of this cupboard because this bed is immovable. So today we are focusing on the top half of that cupboard. Natalie has already emptied out quite a lot of it. It's down there because the gas man came to do the boiler service the other day, and so we had to get all that out so we could do that. So today's plan is to finish emptying the cupboard, sort through what's in the top half and get rid of a lot of it, and only keep the bedding that we actually need for the 2 beds and a couple of spare sets. We don't need a ton of bedding. Excuse Natalie's drink collection, by the way. It's all essential apparently, isn't it?
Well, I'm poor, so it's a stockpile.
She's poor, so it's a stockpile. So there we go. That is the half that has not been emptied.
What's in yours?
All of that down there, except the duvet, came from the other side, which Natalie will show you now. So that was all crammed on that shelf and around the boiler. Probably not how you're supposed to store stuff, peeps. So the plan is get it all out, sort it all out, and get rid of a lot of it.
Oh, that bit down there is empty anyway.
Maybe we emptied it when we put the bed there.
Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so that is a whole lot of bedding, and that's not even all of it because there's a load in this pile behind. I think the plan first, Natalie, is to sort it into matching sets and then curate it.
Colours, then sets.
Colours and then sets?
Yeah, because we've got blues, ant stuff, and pinks.
Okay, and I should have purples and greys for my new room, so...
Yeah, but you were keeping those in there.
Yeah, but they're not all in there. Some of them just came out that cupboard. Oh. Okay.
Left the big city for the simple country life. Found myself a woman that it took for me to be my wife. I was working on the ground come the sun up to sundown. Hey, I'm trying to make a reputation for a man inside this town. Hard as I try, maybe I just can't. I ain't no up and kinda leaving me. Kissed me one time and she took my heart. Baby, you can love me, you can leave me. I'm a honky-tonk star. Yeah, I'm a honky-tonk star. Well, working 3 jobs, living out of a car. Mama never told me life would get this hard. Running around the world playing my guitar. Baby, you can love me, you can leave me. I'm a honky-tonk star. Yeah, I'm a honky-tonk star. Yeah, no George Jones and Gary Sturt, and all them young guns, yeah, they've been through. Tell you one thing that you won't believe. One ain't nothing but a thing to me. Burn right through them like a cigarette or a line of cocaine on a private jet. I give them good loving like they won't forget. Baby, good Lord knows what time it is. Hard as I try, maybe I just can't. I ain't no up and kinda leaving me. Kissed me one time and she took my heart. Baby, you can love me, you can leave me. I'm a honky-tonk star. Well, working 3 jobs, living out of a car. Mama never told me life would get this hard. Running around the world playing my guitar. Baby, you can love me, you can leave me. I'm a honky-tonk star.
Okay, this is a king fitted.
Yeah, I want that.
We need to put them in there, in sections according to what they are, you know?
Yeah.
So that when you want one...
So whichever the smaller section is. To be fair, this little shelf here we'll do bottom sheets absolutely fine.
Yeah, but only if they're, oh, that's what I'm saying, they need to be in sections, is what I'm saying.
But we only need 2 piles of bottom sheets and we've got 2 beds.
I still don't want to pull out a king when I want a double.
No, but we only need 2 piles. One of the king, so it would fit on that shelf in sections, is what I'm saying.
Right, that's a king. King size fitted sheets on the floor. Right, so what's here? This is just
That's
unidentified.
just
What's this? Keep or go?
That can go.
Okay, what have you got up there?
Your pink ones,
They can go.
pink purple ones,
They can go.
pink check ones.
They can go. So I've got the ones that are on my bed at the moment. And then I've got a nice white set. And there's 2 white sets actually. And then I've got that set. And then I've got God knows what over there. Right, what's this one?
Yeah, I'm a honky-tonk star. I'm a honky-tonk star. Lord, I'm a honky-tonk star.
Okay, we've dealt with the first lot, and all of that is going. This house is full of stuff we don't want to own. There's stuff on the bed that's staying, but not a lot of it. Natalie's staying, she lives here. And some stuff on the floor.
On my hand.
These sheets on the floor here need identifying whether they're double or king before we put them away, to make sure we put them away where they can be found properly next time. And now it's time to shift all of this onto the bed and do the same procedure again. Okay. To you!
Ah!
To you!
Ah!
To you!
Ah!
To you! To you! To you!
Oh no, speaking of doggies.
To you!
Ah!
God, there's still loads more. To you. That's only about half of it. So one good tip, always useful, is don't start jobs you don't want to finish. Another good tip is to store all of your bedding inside one of the pillowcases so it is all together. I'm going to do that, but I'm going to try and store it all with a sheet as well. But I don't know if we have enough fitted sheets for every set that we're going to keep, but I'm certainly going to give that a go. One complete set with sheet that's staying. Right, so back to keep or go then, yeah?
Well, working 3 jobs, living out of the car. Mama never told me life would get this hard. Running around the world playing my guitar. Baby, you can love me, you can leave me, I'm a honky-tonk star. Yeah, a honky-tonk star.
This is a blanket that I made for Natalie when she was, well, when I was pregnant with her, before she was even Natalie. It's got a hole in it now, but I could probably mend that. And I think I'm going to keep that for sheer nostalgia.
Yeah, well, this one too.
And this one, this is real nostalgia. We should have 2 of these, but I don't know. My great-granny Hammond lived to 103. And for every baby that was born in the family, right up until the very end, for every baby that was born, she made a crochet Granny Squares blanket. And this is either Natalie's or Anthony's. There should be another one here somewhere because she definitely made one for everyone. So we would have had one each. So yeah, so this is one of theirs that my great-granny made. So we will definitely be keeping that as well. Because eventually, if there are any babies in this family, which there may not be, but if there are, Granny Hammond won't be here to make one and I won't have the skills. So we'll pass Granny Hammond's on down. The biggest challenge all the way through has been working out which sheets are double and which are king size. Why don't manufacturers just put it on the tags of all of them? This one's a king. George puts it on some of their tags, but not all of them. That's George at Asda. If you're watching this, sheet manufacturers, put it on your tags. Why would sheet manufacturers be watching this? Anyone know?
One eternity later.
Okay. We have, although it does not look like we've finished, we pretty much have. It's just tidying up now. Everything next to Natalie is going with her to work. She works with people who have just come out of various different environments, sometimes prison, sometimes care, sometimes they're running away from something, and they sometimes arrive with absolutely nothing. So whilst it might not be their first choice of colours, it will be something that they can use while they get themselves
Something
set
they
up.
can take with them as well.
Yeah. Yeah. So all of the ones we don't want, and they're all clean and you know, in good condition. They're not. It's just that every time I change my colour scheme, I have new duvet covers.
Yeah. Pink for a long time as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of pink now. Also, I think fat people buy duvet covers because they're never too small. Don't mean we wear them. Nothing fits. I'll put my duvet cover on.
So she didn't say about the 16 stone she's already lost. Cut some more walls and you're good to go.
So yeah, everything else is going with Natalie. So that's I'm really pleased with that job. Well done. And let me show you how the cupboard properly looks now. Oh my. There we go. You did not see it at its worst because it was already half emptied before you saw it. But now everything that's in there I want to keep. So top 4 are Natalie's, bottom 4 are mine.
Yeah, but you've got one to go in.
And then I've got another one to go in that we've lost a pillowcase for. And I think I've got one in my room as well. So I've still got far more duvet sets than the average human needs. But there we go. Another decluttering job jobbed. Hooray!